Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your girl, Big Ish, here at Big Mark Podcast. I'm with my good sis, Eva. Eva, what's up, baby?
Hey.
How you feeling?
Good.
Good. How your weekend?
What I do this weekend? I did a stand-up comedy show.
Okay.
On Saturday, and then I went to go get my belly button pierced, y'all. You know, because if this don't work out, I am gonna start our OnlyFans.
For feet.
I don't know. I feel like I get the bodies together. I've been counting my calories. Shit, you know. How your weekend was though?
It was good. I hung out with family for the most part. Barbecue.
I forgot it was Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. I mean, I really don't celebrate, but the family do. So, you know, just vibing with them a little bit.
Yeah, it's my mom's birthday on Monday, so.
Okay, you celebrate over the weekend?
We just went to breakfast. Mom and I really we're not like big family type people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to moms. Okay. What's that, Gemini season?
Yeah.
Two people. Two different hot and cold. Yeah. Sweet and sour. Okay, all right. So we're going to jump into this or that, y'all. We're going to start off with Juvenile, Back That Ass Up, or Nuck If You Buck. Who is that about? Mob? Crime Mob?
This is too... Okay, this is a really bad question as a Zeta, though. That's a really toughie. Like, because when you talk about, because I got to think, I automatically went to, as soon as you said Nuck You Buck, I almost wanted to say that, but it's I almost think it's Back That Ass Up, though. I'm going to have to go with Back That Ass Up, but it actually depends on what mood I'm in.
Okay, so y'all strut to Nuck If You Buck. Okay.
We do, but every Greek org have a stroll to Nuck If You Buck, because that's, we into it as stroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one for you?
Juvenile, for sure. He's still fine as fuck. I'm sorry. Juvenile is
Juvenile.
He a legend, but
I don't like no old nigga, but
he's handsome. He aged very well.
He aged well, but yeah.
We ain't never heard nothing bad about Juvenile. That's a good man right there. We fucks with
good man, Savannah.
All right, Marty Mart or Eddie Murphy.
Okay, so hear me out. If we talking about because we gotta do stand-up wise and we gotta do movie wise,
I'm talking about
going with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, stand-up and movies.
Because first of all, Eddie Murphy got one of my favorite movies of all times, which is A Haunted Mansion. And I understand that's a bit childish, but A Haunted Mansion will be one of my favorite movies. And he's fucking hilarious. Literally, Nutty Professor goes down in history of one of the funniest movies, like The Clumps. It's no way you came up with all these fat jokes. It's no way you came up with a movie full of fat jokes.
But all his characters, though.
Yeah,
that's fucking
I gotta give it to Eddie Murphy. Fuck with Martin, though. Martin show.
I fuck with Martin. Martin is more, I think, the spur of the moment. Martin is more funny. And then as far as his imitations, Martin just act a fucking fool. But Eddie Murphy on the joke side and just his creativity, he got it.
Yeah.
Life was one of my favorite movies too. They did very...
Okay, so in Life, who was gay?
Bernie Mac. Jangling.
Okay, because they kept on saying, I don't know, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it was real. You had to pay attention to that.
Subtle.
Yes. Okay, pizza or tacos?
Tacos,
me too. What you doing? Steak, shrimp, chicken?
Steak tacos, shrimp tacos. Pizza, the only reason the pizza, because I just started liking tomato sauce. So that's a new thing that I like.
Okay.
As in recent years.
Okay.
But also, if I feel like I'm ever craving pizza or spaghetti, I might be pregnant. So I don't really like that type of shit. So yeah.
I like Chicago pizza. I don't really eat pizza nowhere else.
What's your favorite spot in Chicago?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, margaritas.
Okay. You better be margaritas. Yes. I was say.
I love shout out margaritas.
You margaritas. Except for they put pineapples on my pizza one time on accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was decent though. I ate it.
Period. Yeah. I'm still going with tacos though. I fucks with the tacos.
Tacos. I can eat tacos every day.
Quesadilla taco is my favorite. Okay. Let's get into these carbs. Mac and cheese or candy yams?
Mac and cheese. I hate a yam, bro. I hate a sweet potato. A sweet potato can't do shit for me, but get the fuck out of my face.
So Thanksgiving, you don't mix it? Dress the sweet potato mac and cheese?
I wouldn't even. If somebody puts a sweet potato on my plate, I know for a fact they hate me. I know, literally, they was like, I know Eva hate this shit.
Not even the fries? The sweet potato fries?
I ate a sweet potato fry when I was vegan, but I was also losing my mind a little bit when I went vegan. So I used to eat sweet potato fries because I was trying to find my way in life and shit like that, but I know it's not with sweet potato.
Yeah. I'm a cheese person. I like all type of cheese.
Yeah, but
Gouda, pepper jack, so I'm
going with sweet potatoes.
Hell yeah. I gotta mix it. with
Like
macaroni.
you eating that like with your little meal prep meals too?
No, I do a baked sweet potato, but it'd be so bland because you can't really, you know how that shit go.
No, I tried the baked sweet potato. I tried the little loaded baked sweet potato shit. Disgusting.
Yeah,
Yuck.
it ain't all that. But when you got all the fixings to it, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, you know, that shit fire. I love that shit. And when it's juicy too.
I don't know why
Alright.
somebody put something sweet on my plate.
I like a sweet and savory contradiction too. So I'm big on that
Mm.
all the time.
Mm.
All right. New York, NYC, or LA, Los Angeles.
I've never been to neither.
Okay. So
But-
which one would you go to? Would you want to go to first?
I think LA.
LA?
I
Okay.
think Cali. I think I want to go that way. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that might be a little more common
Mm-hmm.
than New York. Like, I feel like I live in Chicago.
Yeah. It's beautiful in New York, but it's also not as clean as here. But the vibes in New York are decent.
Yeah, because I don't know how I liked about, like, I don't like really Cali style, like the way
Yeah.
they dress and stuff. I don't really
Yeah.
like how they come in. But it's like I already deal with mean people all the time for me to want to go to New York
Mhm.
and deal with people
Keep
being
that
mean to
arm
me.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the beaches for me. Cali weather is pretty nice, but I think I would more so want to
Do New York got beaches? Because I don't feel like nobody ever said they going to the beach in New York.
I think, I don't know. I want to say Staten Island or some shit. Or what is it, Long Island?
You know
or some
what? I
shit?
could see Staten Island because you know How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
That's my movie.
When she went up to Staten Island with
Mhm.
yeah.
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 I think both would be a vibe. You should definitely go check them out when you
If
can.
I'm gonna fall in love like she did in that movie, I'm gonna go.
Playing them games.
Yeah.
And fell right on
How to
the
Lose a
love.
Guy in 10 days. Because I'm not lose a guy in 3 days.
Okay, Meg the Stallion, Lotto. Last one.
I guess I'll go Meg Thee Stallion. I don't really know a lot of music. Like I know a lot of like mainstream music, but I never like turned on a Lotto album.
Okay.
And Plan B is no song that's bumping like Plan B. Especially after you stop fucking with the wrong nigga. Especially after you stop fucking with the wrong nigga and you didn't end up pregnant.
Yeah.
Like when the Plan B actually did work.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing better. Like I took 10 Plan Bs and they all came through for me. Like it's nothing better than that feeling. And bumping that song.
I'm fucking with Meg. Meg.
You can order Plan Bs off of Amazon in bulk for they $30.
Yeah.
Get 6 of them. So you know, cause shit getting risky out here. They talking
Say
abortion
shit
be
getting real.
legal. And
You need a hot girl summer.
6 of them.
Period.
6 of them off Amazon. $30.
I'm going with Meg. I fucks with Meg. She be spitting her bars for the most part. I think Lotto cool, but I just gravitate towards Meg.
Yeah,
more.
it's like, I don't know,
especially
it's
dancing too.
How old is Lotto?
I can't even say. I can't say. I know she's in
I
her
don't know.
20s
Is
though.
she doing this little? Is her? Wait, before I talk about this, is this one of the topics? Lotto, 21 Savage, his baby mama, and Lotto. Okay, because I was confused because they in a little throuple. They in a little
I don't think they in
throuple.
a throuple. I think they just
They fucking y'all.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, they is.
So Lotto came together with 21 Savage baby mama, and the social media was just kind of projecting onto them about them not being cool and all this other shit. But they kind of shut social media down and posted pictures together, like you know that they be actually cool with each other. I think that's nice and wholesome.
Man, I be seeing shit like that, and them niggas got good dick. 21 Savage got some good.
I mean,
dick.
he do got what, four kids?
21
5?
Savage got some good dick. That's why everybody get along.
You know, what
Everybody
they
get
say.
along when a good dick and money involved. Good dick and money involved. Everybody get along.
Period. Okay, all right. So let's jump into our first topic. So a little backstory. I'm pretty sure you all have seen the Kevin Hart roast, and the Tony Hinchcliffe joke that was made during the roast. Kevin Hart responded basically to the backlash surrounding Tony Hinchcliffe joke and comedy culture, which sparked another internet debate about canceling culture, offensive jokes, and whether comedians should still have freedom to say anything. Brado, can you go ahead and run the video for me?
The George Floyd joke, it wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like, it's not, I wasn't shocked. Like, that's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady one. Like, that's what they do. It happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new. This isn't it's not a new agenda. It's not a new approach to comedy.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Like I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
I feel like you're saying going too far is the point. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yes, I mean that's why you're there. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to because we're being honest. People are talking about that joke. Talk about his set. Tony Hinchcliffe already had the best set or one of the best sets between Tony and Cheryl, and I would say Naeem had a really strong set.
Naeem had a very strong set. I was laughing out loud at Tony until that joke.
Until the joke.
But not even just that joke. I don't like when people joke about violent, tragic death. I like Pete's set, and then I was like, why you had to say anything about Charlie Kirk?
Pete had a great set too. Pete had a Charlie Kirk joke in it. Like, would I tell those jokes? No. But do I get why they're being told? Yes. Like, I'm not looking at Pete crazy. I'm not looking at Tony crazy. Like, that's what I know what you're going to do. I know your style of comedy.
All right, so we know comedy has changed. Like back then, people could say what they wanted to. Everybody wasn't too offended. You know, they would laugh. They wouldn't take offense to it or, you know, feel attacked or anything like that. But in today's time, the world is a bit sensitive, especially with everything that's been going on. Kevin Hart understands backlash because he's dealt with it himself. He did speak on, you know, when they was roasting his dead mother and father and everything like that. But he made it clear that, you know, it wasn't personal. So my question is, do you feel like comedians should be able to joke about any and everything? And you're doing it. So
personally, I do feel like they should be able to joke about any and everything, and I think that that's how like comedy kind of go. And I understood what Kevin Hart was saying. Like, of course, it'll be a shot towards the Black community due to, you know, what went on and what we're fighting for at this point. But you know, like due to the audience that, you know, he was cracking jokes to, it's gonna be funny. And I said that's the same thing. Like, we joke about things that are very sensitive to people. We joke about, you know what I'm saying, sexuality, you know, skin color, weight, all that type of like we crack them type of jokes all the time. Like, I'm on my way to a fat joke. Like, I'm on my way. I don't care who the fuck fat in the audience. I'm on my way to call a fat nigga fat with a little dick. Like, and I don't care like if that's sensitive. It's like, what the fuck? Like, and I understand that there's some circumstances that you can't change, but that don't mean it ain't funny.
Right.
I mean, I personally, did I laugh when I heard a joke? I did. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, can I tell Black people that I laugh at a joke? No. Because they're going to say that I'm a coon. Right. And sometimes I laugh at shit that is supposed to be serious.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like people are just being too sensitive?
No, people, I don't feel like people are being too sensitive now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, like, you know, but it's kind of like, it's not going to change comedy, you know, but
that's
we
true.
Definitely, like, you can't do shit no more. Like,
You really can't.
You can't do shit no more. Ain't no fucking jokes no more.
Most of our legends, they didn't have a filter. They said whatever came to mind, whether it was true or not, and they made jokes out of it, whether it was people's pain or whether it was, you know, celebratory. So I understand both sides, but I just feel like in today's time, that joke
today's climate. It was tough.
Like this man, like we still fighting this shit. If we wasn't fighting this shit, it'd be a whole different story. But this man was murdered by police.
I think that it like how jokes show what's going on in society. I think that that's one thing that we needed to, instead of like being offended by, it's like you need to just understand what's going on. Like comedians do nothing but talk about issues that's going on in real time, and they make it a joke so it comes off a little softer as the blow of the situation. So it's showing you that white people just racist as fuck. Like that's all it shows you. Like, you ain't gotta be simple, but it's just know we do not give a flying fuck about killing your Black kids. Yeah. Like, that's literally what the fuck. That's what they said. It told me less word. Like, when you talk about fat people, it's like, okay, cool, because I'm back on fat people. They probably gonna be like, this is about fat people. I go to the gym, y'all.
We love it.
Because I'll make sure I ain't no fat person. But that's literally the way to like kind of smooth it over. Like, your fat ass needs to lose some weight, so I'm crack jokes about it. But I'm gonna let y'all y'all niggers with the ER at the end know that we don't care that we killed y'all. We'll do it again.
And we'll do it 10 times over.
We'll do it again. So
and then my last question for this topic is, do you feel like Kevin should have taken more accountability? Like, you know, he said something about it, of course, because it was a lot of backlash on social media, but he made it clear like, yo, I didn't say that joke. And he said he reached out, you know, afterwards to Steven Jackson, just saying like, yo, I know, you know, he made a joke or whatever, I just want to let you know where I stand with it. Do you feel like, because at the end of the day, this is his production. He made it clear. Like, you're live, but at any given moment, you could have been like, yo, wait, like, you know. But he said no, he wasn't going to do that because it was a live production, and he just didn't want to.
I mean, why would he sit there and tell somebody not to say what they want to say? So now at this point, now we're trying to shield people from having. Now we having people who they actually are. Like that's who the fuck that white man is, or whoever created the joke.
Yeah.
So like, why are you trying to shield that? Like, so then we would have never even knew motherfuckers was really feeling this way about things that we felt like was so detrimental in our community.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nah.
Yeah,
You need to tell them to take that shit out.
Yeah.
So now y'all know what the fuck going on.
They take it with a grain of salt.
And it's like,
They
did
could
I
care
expect
less.
like what? I didn't think that Kevin let out a public service announcement. Once again, he is a comedian. He's not a civil rights leader.
Right. Yeah.
Not. You know.
Speaking of accountability and people debating what's right or what's wrong, let's talk about these teen takeovers and parents exposing their kids. Now, I know you're a parent, so well, let me give a backstory first. Teen takeovers have become a growing issue in cities across the country, with large groups of teenagers gathering and sometimes causing fights, vandalism, reckless driving, and violence. Some parents are publicly exposing their children after seeing how dangerous things can get. Before we cut into this video, how on top of your daughter's location and her whereabouts are you?
Well, she's still a baby. She can't go nowhere without adult supervision.
Okay, if
Like, she can't just be like her and her friends.
right.
Like, and then we just watching location. I understand there is some kids out here that people are like, hell no.
Mhm.
Hell no. My baby.
If she was a teenager, would you be as confident saying, go ahead with your friends if you knew her friends and where they were supposedly
Well, I told
supposed
you
to be
I
going?
used to be in a little riffraff when I was younger. You know, I did a couple
You know
of
how this shit go, but you know,
dashing.
it's like I said, it's
I
still
was
a
with the
different
people
time.
that was stealing out the water tower. I was hanging out front of the McDonald's that was in Chicago.
We was doing some shit, but like this is to another level. Before we go any further, Bredo, why don't you play this video real quick?
Spiraled out of control this weekend on the near west side. We've seen things like this before in the summertime, but now some are pushing for new ways to hold parents more accountable. Paris Schutz is on the story, joining us live in the newsroom and with a new response from Mayor Johnson. Paris?
Yes, Stephen, those calls are growing louder and louder today. Some city council members gearing up to take on parents of teens who get arrested during these illegal takeovers past curfew. Kansas City is reeling from that takeover on the near west side that nearly turned deadly for a number of police officers. Police officials say an 18-year-old plowed his vehicle into a group of police officers who were trying to break up an early Sunday morning teen takeover. It was near Roosevelt and Loomis on the west side. CPD says 5 officers were taken to the hospital and are currently in fair condition. But Alderman Brian Hopkins says some are suffering from broken bones.
The car was going at least 20, possibly close to 30 miles an hour when it hit those officers who had no warning at all.
Hopkins says the gathering was full of underage kids, and he says it's past time to hold parents accountable, using a law that classifies the crime of contributing to the delinquency of a minor as a Class A misdemeanor.
So those laws are already on the books. They need to be enforced, and we need to have that conversation with the parents of Chicago and let them know this is completely unacceptable.
He says he and city council colleagues are drafting an ordinance that would apply this law to parents of teens who are caught up past curfew in one of these illegal gatherings.
The whole intent here is to provide a disincentive for parents to allow this kind of thing to happen. It isn't to let it happen so we can throw parents in jail. What we want is parents to cooperate and to heed the call to manage their children properly and to keep your young teenagers at home on a Saturday night when it's 2 a.m.
Earlier this morning, Mayor Brandon Johnson put a public statement out condemning this weekend's violence and calling for some parental accountability.
Okay, so some people are blaming the parents. Others are saying that the kids don't have no activities, no opportunities. Do you feel that that's the issue?
Well, I think the issue is that some of these kids, I'm not gonna say all these kids, some of these kids, when you hear get pregnant, somebody told you to get an abortion and you didn't. Okay, so that's gonna be the first one. Y'all do not believe in birth control, safe sex, or getting abortions. Okay, like I said before, every child is not a blessing, and we can see that. What the fuck going on? What the fuck going on? Because somebody told you to keep that baby, and they said it was gonna be a blessing. And look what's going on. The kid fell in all classes, spitting at the police. You know, it fucking up your household. It costing you more money. The abortion back then was not even $500, and you had a medical card. It could have been fucking free. So I don't really know what to tell these parents at this point. Because, you know, like, I had my baby because I wanted my baby. But I ain't against abortion. And some of the kids some of the kids I ain't had. That sounds crazy as hell. But, you know, I be fucking with niggas that don't nobody need to know I fucked with. You get what I'm saying? Niggas that got IEPs, niggas that got speech impediments, niggas with health issues, shit like that. Sometimes you don't even need to have them kids. Hey, don't look at me like that. It's about fucking sometimes. It's not about having children. And I think that was the thing. Like, why did you have that kid?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I mean, it is the parents' fault, actually. At core, it's the parents' fault. And you knew it was your fault because you was a fucked up kid and then you went and reproduced yourself. You shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did any of that.
And that's my thing. Like, at everybody, the parents work. The parents, you know your child.
Them parents ain't even going to work.
In that part. And y'all exposed y'all kids to so much. You let them be around while they watching certain videos. You let them be around while y'all cursing, having adult party, smoking, drinking, fighting. And you expect them to what?
And they letting the kids talk when I don't like going to people's houses and your kids be jumping in the dope conversation. Like we talking
sitting there like this.
And they talking with us and shit. Hey bro, I'm finna go home. Because I don't like this shit. I like to smoke hookah and talk about
grown folk shit.
Small dicks and stuff. And talk about, you know, shit. And then here go your kid looking at me in the mouth. What's a dick? Okay. Get the fuck out of my mouth. I don't get that. I'm going home.
Exactly.
I'm going home.
So if your child was old enough, and let's say you figured out that she was at a teen takeover, these parents are putting their children on video and Facebook, you know, exposing
No, I'm putting her in the psych ward.
Why, Eva?
Scared
Don't do it. Don't do my cancer
Scared
baby
straight.
like that.
Yeah, that's right. I guess she got a godmama that's a police officer. She getting arrested. She going to jail. We sitting her in the
Scared
cell.
the shit out of her.
We sitting her in the cell. We not even gonna like worry about, because what the fuck is Facebook gonna do? Like, your peers can't see you in the Facebook. We're sending you to jail. We're sending you to kid jail. You gonna sit there with the rest of the crazy kids.
So do you think the kids should hold their own weight, or the parents should get fined? Like who
parents
should take
definitely
that
get
accountability?
fined, but I definitely feel like social media is not the way. But I think that this generation definitely think exposing people on social media does something. Like you exposed that nigga that was DL and he's still out here DL. You know,
and you exposing yourself as a parent. Pretty
like why
much.
why are you even doing that? Then this looks childish. What is the repercussions of this? What is, because I ain't gonna do nothing but call my friends and screenshot with them what's going on and talk shit. I don't have any solution. This is not gonna help or anything.
Yeah.
And they like, what is, like, you ain't doing nothing but making your kid not famous for doing some dumb ass shit.
Yep.
Or you making your kid a possible target. You know, it's some people that be out of their fucking mind to the point that they wanna beat up your kid, this, that, and the other, retaliate against your child. That's not the solution. Get them arrested. They need to go to jail.
Yeah. I see both sides. I do.
What you gonna do when you have your kids? You gonna beat them? You can't say that.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I didn't get whoopings, but I also had a, 2-parent home where I knew not to do no stupid ass shit. Even though I went and did stupid shit, it wasn't to that extent. Like I wasn't disrespecting my parents. So like I never got whoopings.
That's another solution. Send it to my mama.
But I will pop the shit out. I'm not gonna beat you like with no belt or no extension cord. But I will pop your ass or punishment, take away something that you really like. Do you feel like the community is failing these kids? Because a lot of people were saying,
I do feel like the community is, though, because I feel like if the resolution is exposing them on social media, that's not a good resolution. Where's Beyond Scared Straight at this point?
So you think it's beyond?
Send them to Hoes. What's the camp that on Hoes? What was the name of the damn camp? Yeah,
I forgot on Hoes.
Put them on the bus and send them to that camp that they was digging holes at.
But as far as like the after school programs, the summer programs, the
that's
park
not good
districts,
enough. They need to dig holes because the kids are also fighting.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Yeah, they need to dig fucking holes. The summer camps ain't working no more. They fight at the summer camps. So like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my baby had got into a fight at summer camp. I guess they thought she was a little softy, because she be acting nice or whatever like that. She got a little color lock there, like, she was gonna play with my baby. He had been in boxing classes.
Yeah.
and she, had to whoop somebody else, but the kids are rough there.
Yeah.
They need to dig holes.
Yeah.
They need to give them shovels, dig holes, and eat bologna sandwiches. And I bet you bologna sandwiches with no water.
Yeah. Choke sandwiches.
And I'm pretty fucking sure everybody will figure it out real soon. You get 1 cup of water and it's going to be a Dixie cup. The little
And
white
tap.
Dixie cup a
Yeah.
day.
Tap.
Yeah.
Lukewarm.
You're going to figure it the fuck out.
And honestly, this conversation can go a lot deeper. School is about to be out next weekend. Summertime, it changes in a good way and in a bad way because usually the violence increases. With school ending next week, families are planning vacations, camps, jobs, and summer activities. But in many cities, summer also brings concerns about increased violence because more young people are outside with less structure and supervision. The summer programs are expensive. It's a lot of free time on these kids' hands.
They're not expensive though.
I know some free summer
It's a lot of free
too.
summer programs. I think
So you just got to do a little
resources.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to look up your
Even the
resources.
what's the name? Like the regular one. Your kid go to Chicago public schools. They like $90 for the whole summer and stuff like that for 6 weeks.
Y'all hear that, parents?
$90, $110, $130.
Okay. And then y'all also have park districts. So it's things for these kids to do over the summer. You just have to find out what works for you and your schedule and your budget. But these kids ain't got to be out here idle. If you pay attention to what your child doing, you will know what type of shit your child is into.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the summer, because it's my favorite time of the year. You got any plans coming up? You having a hot girl summer?
It's my baby birthday. My baby birthday, we gonna go out of town and Jewel gonna do something or something,
Period.
Because we gonna go for her birthday. And then my birthday in the summer, y'all, too, I'm gonna be 33.
Period.
Be 33, I'm getting old. What else I'm gonna do? I actually really do nothing in my summer other than like sit around and like kind of smoke hookah and just go to work because my kid actually goes with her dad during the summer. And that was another point of sometimes going ahead to go get abortion if you knew you wasn't gonna have the village to help take care of the kid because that could have helped with direction. Yeah, so I'm about to say it's not easy raising kids, and we can see that what's the name? Astrology chart too. Find the man chart. So you say you gonna have that baby.
Period. Know what you dealing with.
So we gonna link below the video the Plan B link of the Plan B.
72 hours, lady. 72 hours.
No. First 30 minutes. Keep it in your house. First 30 minutes. Soon as y'all get through fucking.
Period.
Run. Take the Plan B. Hurry up. Take the Plan B. Take the Plan B.
What kept you out of trouble during the summer when you was growing up?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing kept me out of the summer. I was a drunk fool. I think it was just God that saved me. Let me think of a summer that I really got into some crazy shit. Summer 16, we got into some crazy shit. Like, it was some crazy shit that summer. I almost got my ass whooped that summer playing with niggas, normal shit. Nothing kept me out of trouble, though.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing. I'm trying to think, like, how bad did it get? I ain't never had like an awful time. I'm trying to think like adulthood or something. We mean like when we was younger.
Yeah, like growing up. Did you do camps, summer camps? Did you
No.
go away?
I had siblings. You
down
just sit
south?
at home.
Okay.
You just sit at home with your siblings. You put glue on your hands and
I
let it
did
dry
that.
and they peel it off and put it down the vent.
You ever did salt with ice? Don't do it though. Don't ever do that.
Or it was one summer at the high school that this before the cinnamon challenge became a thing, and we had told one of my homegirls take a spoonful of cinnamon, and we thought cinnamon was cinnamon sugar. She almost died.
I was about to say about to kill her.
Yeah, we were stupid.
That shit's so
we were
fucking
sneaking out of one of my friend grandma's houses, going outside, hanging out. Well, we weren't like on nothing like for real. We were just like hanging outside, like being kids. We was playing Pokemon Go one time, and the police did. We had told them we was doing. I think they thought we was lame. Everybody had gave them a fake name. I gave them a real name though, because my mom ain't teach me a lot of police. Yeah, like I ain't really do too much during the summer. I get into more trouble as adult summers. Like last summer, I was trouble. I got played and shit. I got played. I thought I was gonna have a severe heart attack. I got played so bad that I almost went into cardiac arrest. Like
I feel like that lasted just that day and then you was over.
Do you know I wasn't? It was what lasted the whole week.
Oh,
do you
man.
understand? Like,
Going
first of all, I'm going to cardiac arrest, so I go get in my car and I realized I ain't got no tent on my car, so I gotta get the fuck up out of here because I'm gonna fall out. I'm about to say, y'all let this nigga play me out for the crack. I had to call my friends. My friends came over. It was real bad. It was real bad. I almost passed out. What you doing this summer though? Well, I mean your birthday. Too. My birthday.
Period. My birthday same day as your daughter. So cancer season definitely approaching. Anything with water. I like traveling. Really, I don't really.
Oh, we know.
I
don't. See that you like traveling.
I don't really care.
You going somewhere this weekend? Where you going? Where you going?
Atlanta. I'm getting up out of here. I mean, it's cool, but I like doing different shit. Like, I like going to like farmers markets and skating and sitting by the beach and shit like that. Like going to that shit in Grant Park, music in the park, or watching movies in the park, free shit. I'm downtown with it most of the time.
You was a bad-ass little kid. You don't seem like you was a bad kid though.
I wasn't bad, but I was just into shit. Like it wasn't me that was.
Did you have a gang? Did you have a kid gang? Yeah.
That's when Mama started the organization.
Collecting quarters.
She thought she can get on top of it.
Collect quarters in the back of the bus. Can't come back here unless you give me 25
Okay, run that shit.
Yeah.
And I was the one who had a car too, so yeah, I was into some shit I ain't even had no business being into.
Okay, so when you talk about like that era, I was in some
14, 15 years old.
Me and my friends, we was on 63rd one day in King Draft, and she had stopped traffic because she was in tour with the boy she was talking to, and the dude behind her was like, move the piece of shit ass car. And he like, I'm finna pop my trunk. We like, you don't need to do that.
Please don't.
We're gonna move the car.
We're
gonna move the car. But yeah, we used to dig into a little bit of little something.
See, and I don't think as girls we knew how severe it was. Like motherfuckers would tell me, yo, if your truck come through here one more time, I'ma light that bitch up. That wasn't even me. That was my fake nigga driving through the hood doing shit and then giving me back my car. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I was just into shit and had no business knowing what was going on. So
yeah, it was that one time I tried to be a hood girl and I found out they were shooting bitches. That was it. I took my ass back to Northside.
Okay.
Took my ass back to Northside. Got me a nigga from the suburbs.
Quick,
I don't need her like
hurry.
that. My mama be so disappointed. I had bought me my first pair of Air Max and little booty shorts. And I thought I was gonna be a hood bitch. The nigga I was talking to went to jail for one day. Like he went to jail for one day and I was through with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was it. He was to jail one day. They said he should be out by this evening. I said, tell him to lose my number. Got time for this shit.
Yeah, the violence back then. I mean, it was crazy, but now it's just it's at a different level right now. And speaking of violence, this summer, surprisingly, over the holiday weekend, we didn't have any homicides, which was reported. 0 shooting homicides over Memorial Day weekend for the first time since 2010. Considering Memorial Day weekends are usually associated with violence in the city, many people saw this as a major positive sign. Do you feel like most of our holidays end in violence?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm pretty sure, they said that even though there were no homicides, they had shot some people. And that's perfectly fine. If y'all gonna shoot some people, because I understand people need to be shot sometimes.
No.
But do not kill anybody. Please. Shoot them in the thigh, ankle or something. Come on. Like, y'all just killing people. Like, that's a lot to do. That shit permanent. Like, y'all are ruining. Like, do you know how ruined someone's, like, you know how much of an inconvenience, even though, like, you don't want to be like, damn, you dead, that's an inconvenience. That's a hell of an inconvenience, guys. Like.
That's not funny.
No.
That's not funny.
Bro, life be like, you be having plans and then somebody just died. Why the fuck would you kill them? Like, that's everything. Like, they got somewhere to be in the morning. Please don't kill nobody.
We got shit
Please
to do.
Don't. Yeah.
Do you feel
I understand. Please, like, if y'all need to downsize the guns, get, like, littler guns. Like, somebody make you mad as hell, get some. Do pellet guns injure people?
They can, depending on where you shoot them at.
Okay, get a little pellet gun, little BB gun or something. We want to have fun this summer. All that killing shit, that shit not fun. Then y'all kill people, you can't even go outside no more. You in hiding for a minute and shit like that. So like, you can't even enjoy your summer because you went to kill somebody. So like, just stop.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please, so we can enjoy our summer.
Damn, y'all act like y'all don't know how to regular shoot no more and shit like that. Y'all got to shoot to death.
They don't got no aim. That's the point. They just shooting into the crowd.
They got all these little switches and stuff. 1,000 bullets that came out one time.
Yep. Do you feel like social media plays a part in that?
Huh?
Do you feel like social media plays a huge part in that?
Yes, it is. The
like
same
people posting,
video
going
game.
live and shit.
It's the video game. I think they think it's a video game. I think they all
like some GTA shit.
Yeah. That's in social media. Yeah, people be checking people's location, but why you can't just like I don't know. Like why we can't just all get along like when we was looting? We was getting along. Like, motherfuckers was getting along. Motherfuckers was in ops territories and everything, bro. When shit was able to be stole, bro, everybody was focused on stealing and not on killing each other.
Yeah.
Let's focus back on looting or something. I don't know. I don't want to tell y'all to loot, but I'm just saying, like, let's be a community like then.
Yeah.
So we got to break it to Target for that.
Yeah. So one peaceful weekend, it doesn't solve everything, but it does matter. Even with the moments of progress, we're still seeing way too many young lives being lost. We're going to transition to an unfortunate story during this prom season, where a young man went viral online after showing stacks of money at his prom send-off. But later that night, he was tragically killed after attending an after-prom party. The story sparked conversations about social media attention, envy, and the dangers of the flex culture. It's one thing to flex on social media, but then when you're flexing money and you're also putting it on social media for other people to see who don't even know you or your family, do you feel like that's taking it too far? Because it is a trend.
I'm gonna have to say no, because my baby will have a money sleeve at her prom send off.
Okay.
I am not working.
What's
this
a money
hard.
sleeve? I'm
You know
sorry,
that.
I'm a TT. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, okay, all right.
yeah. Actually, I'm gonna have one too. Hey, what you talking about? But I do have life insurance. I do have life insurance, but no, because I'm not cracking the joke right now. No. I have life insurance, but also I want to say this about life insurance, because everybody was like trying to chew it up, talking about you got money, but you don't got life insurance on the kid. And it's like, even when you take life insurance on your kid, sometimes with your policy, they give you like $10,000 policy or something like that, or $20,000 policy or whatever like that to cover funeral expenses if something was to happen to your child, but they don't expect things to happen to your child, especially a kid that has no natural illnesses or anything like that. So they like they could have possibly had life insurance, but I think that like even so like $10,000-$20,000 payout, that's enough to cover services and stuff, but you need to. People sometimes make GoFundMes because they might need some time off work. Like, bro, like, they kid just passed away. Like, but if you want help, then help. But if you ain't, you ain't. They gonna figure it out either way it go. But all this talking, all this making think pieces and shit, like I said, people don't never check the temperature of the situation. And they just want, like, people pass away and people literally get to losing their man talking about other people's situation. Like, is y'all okay? Like, y'all out here talking about a kid, talking about some, if this not time to talk about it. Bro, worry about your old ass grandma that's finna die. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all on this, like, no one anticipated that. Yeah, they had money for a prom send-off. They did not have money for a burial because they were not intending their child on passing away. Like, they didn't think about, like, what the fuck y'all on? Y'all, like, bro, it's like, I think people talk this crazy on the internet just because they know for a fact people can't catch up with their ass. Like, that literally be it. You know, like, we can make more funeral services if we want to go this way, you know, but whatever. Yeah. Whatever. No violence or whatever. But
do you think that parents should monitor what their kids post?
Yes, I do, because sometimes you get yourself into situations you don't, you know. But I mean, unless your kid like that.
Well, in their life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, but can you like maybe not post it to make yourself like a super target? Like, you don't have to post it on the internet. Like, just be that nigga when they catch up with you or something.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask too. Do you think if he wouldn't have posted that clip, or like they wouldn't have posted it, that even would have happened? Like, if he just did the money thing with nobody recording or posting, that still would have happened? Like, do you think he was just wrong place, wrong time, or maybe he was doing something in that moment that probably caught somebody's attention and they did that, or they was?
I think it would have happened anyway. I believe in divine time, and so I don't think that
it had nothing to do with the post.
Yeah, I think that everything happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's like, you know, everybody talking about some, y'all posting. I just don't like the way they was coming at the parent about the child.
Yeah.
And it's like, because they could have had life insurance, but who's taking out, like, people don't take out huge policies on their children, though.
Yeah.
That's not like a common thing, even if you have a policy. Yeah. It's not a common thing.
Yeah. And I know they wasn't expecting that. This was supposed to be one of the happiest nights of his life, of their life, seeing their child getting ready to go to prom and then graduate. And it just became an unfortunate situation. And a lot of times kids don't really realize how public the internet can be. Like, people from all around the world, country, can see this shit, whatever you post, and it sticks. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do delete it, it's still on that shit. And sadly, there that wasn't the only life that was lost, and that the community had to mourn recently. Former professional basketball player Capri Austin, who was 31 years old, was recently killed here in Chicago as well, leaving another local community mourning someone they watched grow up. Stories like this continue highlighting how violence affects families, athletes, schools, and neighborhoods. Before we go any further, Brado, can you please play this video?
Getting answers after somebody shot and killed former pro basketball player Capri Austin. This all happened at a lounge in Dalton.
Yeah, I met up with his family outside the medical examiner's office on the west side earlier this evening, where they identified his body less than 24 hours after the shooting.
A devastated family met with Fox Chicago just moments after identifying 31-year-old Capri Austin's body.
I can't even begin to tell you how I'm feeling.
According to Dalton police, the father of two was shot and killed late Thursday night near East 115th Street and South Martin Luther King Drive.
And so we're crushed, we're devastated. We can't even believe that this happened because Capri was so well loved and liked, not only in Chicago, but across the state, across this United States. He went everywhere, played basketball, had an amazing career overseas, high school. So there's a lot of people that are devastated, and we're just crushed right now. We can't believe this happened.
Family says Alston had been at the Rucker Cigar Lounge with his girlfriend when some type of confrontation happened. Moments later, gunfire broke out. His father says they believe they know who the shooter is.
This young man, to my understanding, has political ties in Dalton, and not only have shown political ties, but a lot of businesses, and we just don't want his political ties and his money to influence where this is swept under the rug. And, it's just, my son is just not he's not going to be a casualty. We want justice for our son. He's not going to be somebody's number or that's filed away. There's an unsolved murder.
Investigators have yet to release any details regarding what exactly led up to the shooting or who the shooter is.
Yeah, he was my best man.
Loved ones describe Alston as a talented basketball player, a devoted father of two young children, and someone who was deeply loved by his family and friends.
He loved basketball. He was just, ever since the ball touched his hand, he just always was a kid that he just loved basketball.
Athletes often represent hope in communities. Social media has made people numb to tragedy, and too many young boys are dying at an early age. People often forget and just don't appreciate them until they're gone. Communities are emotionally exhausted from constant loss. Why do you feel like our young boys are just dying so rapidly in this day and time? Like, is it the music? Is it what they're watching? Is it their peers? Is it starting in the homes? Like, what's causing this epidemic of like, I'm bold enough to just take your life?
I think I definitely think it's like social media too. Like, people ain't finna fight because I think that possibly going viral over getting your ass whooped would be more like people are
embarrassing than in a coffin.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It's like you would rather have, the Juice. Like even like Juice, I feel like it's a great movie to like show like how people act when they get that type of power.
Ego.
Like it's power, like, to feel like, you know what I'm saying, even though the person behind the firearm, people recognize this person at this point, but it's like, I'm finna kill you. People ain't getting their ass whooped. And then if you do whoop their ass, they still gonna kill you.
Yep.
So
even if y'all fight, let's say, okay, I'll put it up, and then you lose, and now they come back to do something to you for losing a fucking fist fight.
Yeah, it's like, have you lost a lot of like peers in today? Yeah, it's like, it just seemed like that's just how I go. Like, you just, people, even if it's a fight, even if it's a disagreement, it's like an ego trip. Like, people going to get their gun.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, I don't know if it's protective measures, like you worried about now the other party going to get their gun, so you went to go get yours, and you shot first. And that's kind of how I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody assume everybody has a gun and everybody is going to shoot. And, you shoot to kill because I don't want to shoot you, and then you retaliate.
Yep.
When
do something worse. Do you feel like our generation needs to be held accountable for what's going on with Gen Z?
Who is Gen Z? What age group is that?
That's the teenagers now. I think, right? I could be wrong, but I think so. You're
Okay,
Gen Z?
so
What's up
I
under
don't
you
know.
then? Whatever these teenagers are now, do you feel like we should be held accountable for what they're doing now?
Well, we should, because they our kids. We for sure at this point the millennials, them my badass kids. They're my badass kids, but the millennials is also kids of crackheads. So that's something else that ain't nobody factored in. We are the kids of crackheads, and them kids as bad as hell. Them is the grandkids of crackheads. That's why a lot of people should have also got abortions. The kids was grandkids of crackheads. So like they call you talking about the village. The village did crack. So they calling their grandma and they giving them crackhead advice. Yeah, that is very important right now. So we know. Yeah, so it's a lot. I think that we should have waited before we had kids because they had fucked us up. We was already fucked up. Like our parents wouldn't listen to us and they was outside doing drugs and stuff. We had to raise ourselves. Then we said we gonna have kids and we gonna do it right. We gonna do it better. And we fucked it up because we didn't know what the fuck we was doing. Yeah. We got to mixing all type of shit. We gonna beat the kids, then we gonna gentle parent the kids, then we gonna tell the kids too much, then we not gonna tell them what up. We're confused. The kids are fucked up. We're confused and we're broke. We're really broke right now, so we can't even worry about what the kids doing because we gotta go to work. We gotta work 24 hours a day, and just apparently to afford a lawyer for the kids. Yeah, that's apparently.
Let me ask you this: have you ever felt like you had the power to stop something from happening? Though, I'll give an example.
I feel like because I feel like this is not a joking matter, but I was gonna say abortion.
No, I mean like as far as saving somebody's life or.
Oh, okay. I mean, technically, abortion saves life. It does. I'm gonna say y'all will be surprised.
Like say you know two different sets, right? But you cool with two of the leaders of each set. Instead of letting them just keep going,
be like Bob Marley.
Yeah. Like go and talk to him and try to peacemaker.
Be like
Have you ever been in that situation to do so?
I tried to do that one time with this nigga that I was talking to and his friend, and I was like, no, like he cool with her like that, like you tripping because he felt like the friend, well, it wasn't really his friend, it was like a acquaintance. Like, he thought he was trying to shoot a shot at me or whatever. And I'm like, nah, he cool, you should reach out to him. And he reached out to the nigga, and the nigga had lied on me. So after that point, I will never try to be the middleman. I don't want to create peace.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't really know if that's the thing. And then sometimes it's like you would create a piece and then like the people get together and they'll talk and it'll be a different story. So I think that's the issue there.
Yeah.
Like, so you still got to be right there in the middle when they get together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Play moderator.
I don't like that.
My last question is, what resources?
You seem like a peacemaker though.
I did it before.
Like,
but one is still paralyzed and one is still dead, so it didn't really work.
Did they kill each other? They shot at each other?
No.
Okay.
But they people did.
Oh, well, that's fine though. If at least they was getting along. So
no, they wasn't. Oh. They wasn't. But they didn't do it to each other. Well, one paralyzed the other, but he didn't kill him. Somebody from the area killed him. But it's still like I still tried bringing both to the organization, talking to both.
Like you paralyzed me, you ain't got no legs. I don't know. If somebody took my legs, they might have to go too. Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah. Because I think about that because it's like my fucking legs. Like, I just said that earlier in the shop. Like, bro, my legs to lose is a fucking lie, bro. That's irritating.
Yeah.
Little limp legs.
Yep. Shit could have went a lot different, but it wasn't only up to me. It was the whole entire crew. Everybody should have played a part. But last questions.
I used to work for Bill though. And when we worked for Bill, it was definitely different gang affiliated people
that came under the same roof.
It came together.
Or we would,
and it's like, and they had us in the same room because it's like, I understand y'all don't fuck with each other, but y'all are all a part of this organization or whatever like that. But it's like once they left though.
It was on.
Yeah, it was on.
It was free game.
I can't say like I was kicking it with my op early. So first of all, they didn't kept that information a secret. They kept the information of them meeting and have conversations to amongst them. That conversation, they don't go back to their people like, hey, you know, I talked to woo 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 today. Like, hell no, they ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
They gonna act like they did not see each other earlier. And bitch, how your gun up? Cause I got mad.
Yep. Yeah, all that shit go out the window. My last question is, what resources do you think we missing? Because like we named everything, and I didn't put this in there either. But one summer Chicago too for y'all parents that's looking for kids to do something for the summer and actually get paid. They can make a little money by staying out of trouble. But what other resources do you think we're missing? Because I honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like the youth have whatever they want to do in a platter for them.
You know,
if they really want to do some shit.
I think that, because I was thinking about it from the last episode, when we was talking about mental health, I think mental health training should be introduction in every job. Mental
That's
health
a missing
training.
component.
I think
Talking
that's
to somebody.
missing component. And I think that should be a part of every curriculum. Like, you should have to go to therapy, like, when you sign up for a job. I think that will help a lot of jobs. I think that will help teaching. I think that will help a lot of things to make this mandated, but also like free. Like they not having to pay out of pocket for this. At least they got like a certain amount of therapy sessions they have to go to and they need to participate in. Like they have to participate in the therapy sessions, whether they feel like it's gonna work or not.
I agree with that. Absolutely.
What else could happen? I think definitely like parenting class, like y'all talking about parenting class. I think parenting class is a thing. I also think that they should occasionally arrest kids.
But no record.
No record, but they should arrest the kids. I think that they should arrest the kids.
Like on some scare straight shit again.
Yeah, I think they need to arrest the kids. Like that kid that's in your classroom that keep on breaking a pencil sharpener. Arrest him. This is gonna be a big issue. He 5 years old, breaking a pencil sharpener. Every time he get mad,
because what are you angry about at 5 years old?
He just slammed it on the ground. Arrest him. He need to go.
Not single digits,
one kid that keep starting the food fight, stuff like that. He's a future cult leader. Arrest him. Like you need to arrest the damn kids. The kids, because it's like the little like, because you go to therapy, you'll pay attention to the little shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, the little clicked up ones, you got to figure out who the ringleader at the clicks. Arrest them. Arrest them. That's the game. Getting ready to start. Arrest their ass.
All y'all ass.
Yeah.
On the wall.
Arrest them and pull them up on charge. Explain to them what charges is.
Yeah.
Explain to them. So your little ass, you gonna go to jail for conspiracy. And they little ass gonna go to jail for, whatever the fuck else y'all gonna, trafficking and shit. Yeah. Y'all going. Arrest them.
I would definitely say exposure.
Yeah.
Like,
put the kids in therapy too. Everybody go to therapy.
Ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong.
But the counselor needs to go to therapy because I think sometimes the school counselors don't be going to therapy.
They need to talk to somebody
The school counselor needs to go to therapy. And then the kids need to go to therapy. It needs to be more like group sessions. It needs to be more discussions about feelings, what's going on.
Social emotional, yes, all that shit. SEL trainings. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then arrest them too. Because we want to show you what would happen if you act like this shit don't matter.
A little nurturing reinforcement.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that. I think my missing component would be traveling. I know, guilty as charged. But when you get out of your environment and you take that shield off you, it's so much different. It's like, I don't have to be like that everywhere else. But in Chicago, like every car, who behind me, walking with a mug, like when you go to other places or other countries, you don't have to be like that. And I think if they got exposed to different places, maybe they wouldn't have to carry this so hard exterior.
Or they might think they could finesse it. Yeah, and that's
them the ones you lock up.
Yep.
Lock their ass
Go to jail.
Yeah, you go to jail.
Like, cause you go to ass to jail because you just gotta show them
not a
like,
stain.
Or we could get simulation glasses and put it on the kids. If you keep on going this route, I'm gonna show you the trajectory of your life.
That's a good idea.
What I'm saying? Trajectory of your life. And it's gonna feel real as fuck. It's gonna feel real as fuck. You gonna feel when you got 3 baby mamas and you broke as hell. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel broke.
You take somebody's life and on the other end. Like, Yeah. That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah, you gonna feel like what it feel like to be like in jail
for murder, doing 25 life or whatever.
You gonna feel that shit.
Yeah.
You gonna feel that shit.
Okay, all right. Last topic of the evening to end our episode on the most serious topic. We got to talk about the disturbing hate crime case coming out of Georgia. So a Georgia couple was sentenced after terrorizing a black family during a birthday party and what prosecutors classified as a hate crime. The case sparked conversation about racism, fear, trauma, division in America today. Before we go any further, Brado, can you please drop the video?
Pulled up to their home and pointed weapons at the children and the other people at the party. Here's what she said.
I do accept responsibility for what I've done. I know I was in the wrong. But I want you all to know that that is not me. That is not me. That's not him. you and say those words to you. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. I forgive you. I forgive all of you. I'm not a big spirit person. I do. I forgive you. And for your family, I'm sorry. It had to come to this fault. But please don't think that I have any hate or anger in my heart. I was too short for that. And I'm saying it. I don't have time to have hate in my heart for anybody. And I do not really forgive.
So it's evident that hate crimes are still happening more than people realize. Just imagine children witnessing the trauma during a birthday celebration, and just racism and how direct and violent it is now. Like how people feel so bold to just be racist right in front of your face. Social media exposed incidents that might have gone unseen, and families carry emotional trauma long after the headlines disappear. Do you feel like hate crimes are increasing, or now because we have social media is just being brought more so to the light now?
You like white people?
Do I like white people? I'm not going to say no, because I know white people who understand the cause and who stand alongside us for what we got going on. I have met those kind of white people. But when it comes to trusting them to pick a side, they going with them. I don't care what they say. They can just never understand or fathom carrying what we've carried all these years. No matter how down, no matter how for the cause they are, it just ain't gonna happen.
It's somebody in their ancestry land that don't like black people. And I think that it's like, like DNA. I believe in DNA.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like even if you try to act like you with the cause, it's like it's some reason that you want to be with the cause that's directly beneficial to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like you with the cause. Like it's something directly beneficial to you, and that's the reason you're doing this. Whether this is making you money, whether this is giving you the platform you want, or something like that. It's a reason that they're doing it. It's never just because, oh my God, I feel like black people deserve to be treated right. Like I never feel like that's absolutely the case. I feel like hate crimes ain't never went nowhere. I feel like they just mask them as that was an accidental killing.
Oh, I didn't mean to. That's not my character.
Yeah, like no,
Fuck
you
outta
definitely feel like we're black people, color people are animals, and that's why you try to treat us in this way. Like yeah, I definitely feel like it ain't no white people. Like I do hair, and I do locks specifically. And with that being said, I can say I don't like white people because I ain't gotta do their hair, and I wouldn't do a white person's hair. I don't care if you got locks. Like I feel like you shouldn't did that. You shouldn't did that anyway. You shouldn't have hair locks. Because that wasn't a thing that the white people should have been doing anyway. But they just don't like us. Like, and they don't like consequences for not liking us because society told us it was okay for them not to like us. Like they say all this bad stuff about black people. They have went so far to say bad stuff about black people. They didn't spread it the nonsense around the world that we travel to other countries and the people don't even like us before we get there because they done heard all this stuff about what they had to say about black people in the States. They have spread ignorance about us, so they don't understand when they receive consequences for mistreating us. That's the whole issue. That's the only reason they crying, because y'all told us we can lynch these, and you did lynch these people, and y'all told us we can like pinch them and shit like that. And y'all wouldn't say nothing. And then all of a sudden, y'all told I gotta go to jail. Y'all talking about a hate crime?
Yeah, they all changing the laws and shit.
Yeah, they said, when the fuck this been an issue? I've been doing shit like this to black people.
And you could
my granddaddy used to
tell
do this.
how comfortable
and
they are doing it.
my great grandpa used to do stuff like this. We had slaves. Of course, we like black people. Like that's literally what I think. That's what of course we used to feed our slaves. Like, why do we have an issue?
I have a black friend. Of course, I like black people.
That's the equivalent of my slaves. None of them died on the plantation. Yeah. That's literally the equivalent. That's what's going on. Like, that's the only reason they was in court crying, because they can't believe that y'all felt this tight about it. That y'all would put me in jail. Like, they just black.
What a judge said that they were getting multiple calls about what they were doing, and that they weren't the only family that called the police. So it wasn't really just only this family that said something. It's because they were making complaints. That's why he had to,
They probably looking at the judge like, Judge, they black.
Yeah. You don't see what's going on?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why I voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, they losing
I
their
feel
mind,
like
though.
since he's gotten office though, is become a lot louder.
They ain't gonna do all them years though. Them years that they got sentenced.
20-something years.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do them.
You don't think so?
No. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do that time at all.
They better hope they make it in there wherever they at for them years, cause like
They gonna hang out with they gonna group up with the Nazis in there, the white Nazis.
they
and
better
stuff. They gonna
some
be
type
cool.
of protection.
Yeah, they gonna be cool.
Yeah. So my last question regarding this topic, with all this hate that still exists, how are we expected to move forward? How can we ever grow when it's just so much hate and division with this shit, with the world
We
in
would
general?
have to create our own continent, and then we would have to barricade it like they did on Black Panther. That's the only solution.
The whole dome.
Yeah, it's no other solution. So like, yeah, we would literally have to escape and then create a dome that they couldn't get in, because if we ever create anything
coming
and
to
we're
tear it
successful
down.
at,
They
they
coming
will
to burn it
bomb us
down.
and they will kill us.
Yep.
Yeah, and they will lynch us. So yeah, so they could talk about us all they want, but they're gonna make sure we stay right here. So we would need to our black scientist, Chris over there, we're gonna need you to start creating a dome that will cover.
An whole underground
well,
world.
we need
just for
titanium,
us.
vibranium. I keep saying titanium. you know, vibranium. We would need that, and that's the only solution. There's no other solution. So Black Panther did give us the cheat code of what we would need to do, but yeah, other than that, if we kicking it here with
They
them,
coming to get us. For sure.
Yeah, we gonna we might have like another march on Washington, but we got to be careful now because I think they bomb and shit.
Yeah.
They gonna blame it on us too.
Definitely got to be careful. Did you want any last remarks before we end this show?
I don't think so.
No. That's the first, Eva. Oh shit.
I ain't did nothing crazy this time.
Not this one. Say,
Nah,
catch me
it's
next
this
week.
fat nigga though that I think he keep on trying to get me to say like I wasn't talking about his dick being little when I be saying stand up comedy, but I'm not gonna say that I'm not, because I was.
I am weak.
Like what? Niggas be so trying to call like dick little. Like I do a little dick here and there, like a little one.
You ain't the only
like,
one.
right, there's a little dick. Like it barely counted. You know, like whatever. I like you for you. Whatever.
Okay. All right. So we want to thank y'all for joining us tonight. Make sure y'all continue to follow us on all socials at Big Mark Podcast. Eva, let our viewers know how they can follow you.
The Eva Darling Experience on TikTok, the Eva Darling Experience on Instagram, Eva Darling on Facebook, Eva Deliver Us on YouTube. But
Period.
also type in Eva Darling on
Period.
YouTube. That's yeah.
And you can also follow our co-host Chris Jones at Facebook and Tazo Bands on IG. You can also follow AO at Anthony Owens on Facebook and General_Pharaoh on IG. You can also follow your girl at Aisha Latiker on Facebook, and it's always been about _moi on Instagram. We appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Make sure y'all leave a big one.
Oh, and wait. It was one more thing. So if they gonna be walking around with them Cume cards this summer, y'all do need to work on y'all vocabulary because y'all tearing them motherfucking cards up. And the fact that y'all don't know the words deity is really taking me out. But that also let me know that y'all don't know about y'all motherfucking history. Okay, but yeah, leave a mark, a big one.
Leave a mark, a big one, y'all. Peace out.
Deities, when they kept on not being able to pronounce that word, I was like, I didn't understand.